Hey everyone. Today's topic. It's going to be a debate, people. So recently, the government has been voting or whatnot to see if the Hispanics should be able to stay here and then get their thing if they're able to keep a job and support their family and whatnot without much or any government help. And a lot of diversity about this topic for some reason, which I don't really understand. I mean, everybody comes from everybody else who's didn't start here, you know. Like, let's face it, we beat up those Indians pretty badly, and then it was all the wars, bombing people who didn't deserve it really. So really, like, in a way, we're all illegal immigrants and whatnot. And here we are supporting ourselves. But, Americans are far too lazy nowadays. I will say this because I'm one of them. And I'm also lazy. We don't want to do low-paying jobs. We don't want them. We want to be able to be paid good and sit behind a desk and do practically nothing except take notes or answer phone calls. That's what we want to do. Nothing else. No hard work labor. We don't want to be picking cotton. We don't want to be mowing those lawns. I keep forgetting my language. It's none of that. What do Hispanics do? They come to America and they do those jobs that we don't want to do. But then we have the audacity to say that they're stealing our jobs. No. They're taking the jobs that you did not want to take. I don't know how many times I can say this. That point blank right there. That's it. And they're doing it for less. People would offer you $8. Okay? $8 for the day. Freaking Hispanics come over here and do it for $5 a day. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, the point. So all in all, I don't really understand why we're pissed off. As far as I know, a part of the whole process has been approved. And there's going to be another part for, I think, like, the bigger offices and whatnot. To see if they also approve with the previous approval. And I'm hoping they do, honestly. Hispanics, they don't cause us trouble. If there's, people say that it's going to be the end of the world if they come to America, which, to me, I'm sorry, but that is so fucking ridiculous. The end of the world? The end of the, oh my goodness. It's mind fucks you, man. The end of the world if Hispanics come to America. They have some disease or something? I mean, they're gonna start killing us or something? They just want a better life. And everybody is entitled to a better life. To being happy, to, like, like, the slavery, right? Same thing, pretty much. They ran away because they didn't want to follow this bastard's rules. And they got, then there was a voting process, and then, oof, gone. No more slavery. Same thing. Hispanics don't like it wherever they're currently living. It's probably bad for them, and they come here for a better opportunity at life. I see no freaking difference. There's no difference, honestly. And people are also saying stuff about drug wars. And I understand because there's a concentrated area of Hispanics and they can be more vicious, but that's because they've had to grow up in harder times and we have, let's face it, America. We are spoiled fucking rotten. We are. I am, for a fact. And We're afraid because there's so many slimy people out there and doing drugs and whatnot. But you know what? How many potheads are out there, honestly? How many alcoholics? Alcohol's a drug, pretty much. It's something that alters your brain chemistry to make the moment more likable or to get rid of your problems, whatever. You can't ever say you've never drank in your life, honestly, unless you're one of those Catholic people that scare me. It doesn't. It's not really that they scare me. They're just strict. But the drugs. There's not going to be really any different. I mean, we already have gangs and drug disputes, and I mean, pot's already getting on its way to legalization. That, to the whole world. I'm talking about. I know already some places have pot stores. I don't know the actual term, but and who knows? I mean, there might even be more of a chance that they don't need to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just don't understand why people discriminate and they hate. No reason. You've never met these motherfuckers. You don't know about their life. People get angry because Hispanics speak Spanish in America. I mean, do you want to remain that ignorant? This world is changing. It has already changed so much. And you're going to sit there because you don't take the time to try to learn another language so that you can better yourself, that you can be offered even more better jobs. Because a lot of people are looking for bi-tri and whatever else multilingual. So so you can just be like, hey dude, I know you're Hispanic, can you help me learn? And then they'd be like, see. See. Yeah. All these, I mean, there's just no reason whatsoever. People are so shallow to be pissed about one's ethnicity and race and whatnot. It pisses you off. Hispanics don't want much either. They want a good job, a decent house, no trouble, really. Because a few bad seeds does not define a complete group of people. Isn't that what we're taught in the little grades, like in elementary school and middle school and whatnot? Aren't we taught this? So why do we think when we grow up that it's okay to fuck those lessons that was brainstormed into our minds? I really don't understand. Spanish isn't that hard to learn anyways. Just on a side note, it really isn't. It's like anything. You stick around those kinds of people and you try to read a book or whatnot, and after a while those words will start clicking. And then you can get a picture of what they're saying with the complete words. And then after a while, you'll be like, oh, this word is this, to a definite point. Just like how we learned English. Same thing. Except Spanish is actually easier than English. So I'm hoping that all the processes will go through. I have a lot of Hispanic friends. I'm also part Hispanic myself, and oh god, it's just, if you've been through that situation where someone you know has been deported to Mexico simply because they cannot get a card right away. Ridiculous. It really is. Hispanics still get taxes pretty much taken out. They just can't get them back like we can. And I think it's three, 4, 5, 6, something like that, amount of years that you have to be over in Mexico once they deport you back to it, before you can pay for a green card. Imagine, like, you have a little daughter and you can't see them for that many years, and you miss out on so many things because America decides you can't be one of us. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me at all. It really doesn't. People are fucking people. Get over it. It doesn't matter where you come from. Some of the comments are so harsh and rude and vicious, and I can't understand why. Just why? What makes you better than them? They can't help where they're born any more than you can. That could have very easily been you on the other side, fighting, hoping, trying so hard. And a lot of them are hard workers. I was looking at minority charts the other night, and it said, in fact, that there are more Asians here than Hispanics, and Russians, and Slovakians, and whatever. But they're more spread out among the U.S. And that's why they're not getting as tagged as badly as Hispanics are. Because Hispanics have Texas, New Mexico, and I think here in Florida, I think that's the third major I forgot the word. A mass group. Anyways, let's just say that, because I can't remember the word right now. Is the mass groups of people. And that's why they're getting so much hatred, I truly believe. It just, it really fucking pisses me off. It does. I mean, Hispanics have to fight. Black people have to fight. Asians, Russians, all those people. I don't see Americans fighting. White people, I don't see us fighting. What do we fight for? I know what we fight over. We fight over big giant TVs and PlayStation 4s and god damn it, what kind of car you have. I really don't see us fighting over much. We pick Sure, we pick who runs our country, but we pick that idiot, the other cowboy one. I can't remember his name. Fucking retarded. Bad move. So please, I'm done. Drop me a private message, comment, video responses are welcome. Tell me what you think, what you feel. And I know this topic is highly controversial, so yeah, try not to get too upset. Bye.